Adidas, Nike and Puma, if you don't make these boots, I'll be annoyed. This is Blake from the Football Boots team, and today we create concept football boots for the biggest World Cup stars. Imagine Neymar donning canary yellow vapors, Messi owning the pitch in sky blue and white Nemesis boots, or CR7 wearing Portugal inspired Superflies. We'll be focusing on most of the nations at this year's World Cup, including Germany, France, Brazil, Argentina, Spain, Portugal and England. We'll kick things off with 2014 champions Germany, or Die Mannschaft. Sorry for my horrendous pronunciation, I come from New Zealand, so give me a break. I'll kick things off with Mesut Ozil, as pronounced by a Gooner, who gets this Predator 18 Plus from another planet. Black, red and yellow with a luxurious golden chrome sole plate in recognition of his World Cup title win in Brazil. In the backline, Jerome Boateng gets this black Tiempo which oozes class, while teaming up with him is Mats Hummels, who gets the same colourway but this time in the Predator 18.1. Is this the strongest defensive pair at the World Cup? I think so. The World Cup goal scorer from Hull, Thomas Muller, may need a hat-trick all within the box wearing the X18.1, which again pays tribute to his 2014 triumph. White and gold just works very well. Marcinho, aka Marco Royce, receives this elegant future near fit, but sorry mate, I could not remove the laces for you. Leroy, honestly, who calls their kid Leroy? Anyway, Leroy Sané, who has more pace than anyone at this World Cup, gets this understated but fiery Vapor 360. The keeper sweeper is back, and he gets arguably the classiest Predator of the lot, a brilliant black and white edition. This man, who's been linked with a move to Arsenal for almost 5 years now, Julian Draxler, gets the subtle yet vibrant Nemesis, while on the other hand, Timo Werner receives an almost blackout look with his version. Next up, Italy. No, Netherlands. No, hang on, let's go with Chile? No, okay. Let's go with the might of Brazil. The outside golden boot contender, Gabriel Jesus, may need a few more goals wearing these X18 Plus boots. And Roberto Firmino may have a say whether Jesus starts or not will don this new gen Nemesis 18 Plus. The world's most gifted left back, Marcelo, hopefully won't score an own goal at this year's tournament, wearing a pair of X18.1s inspired by these sexy away kits. This is the World Cup where we may see Coutinho light up the pitch with his world long range whips, and what better to do that with a pair of Samba inspired vapors. This fine individual Thiago Silva will look swell in a pair of blue, yellow and green Tiempos, while Casemiro will headline these Obras in the heart of midfield for Brazil. One of the most underrated players in the Brazil lineup, Willian, would light up the Luzhniki in these stunning vapors. And now onto the main man himself, Neymar, who gets the best of my abilities, receiving this spectacular vapor, and why not recreate a Golden Dream edition as well. Back to Europe, we'll look at European champions Portugal. Andre Silva, who most likely won't even score with CR7 in the team, gets this gorgeous hybrid him. Quaresma, how is he still playing for Portugal, gets another simpler hybrid him, while Bernardo Silva gets a green and red Nemesis with a touch of gold to commemorate their incredible European Cup title in 2016. CR7 gets the most sensational football boot you have ever seen. Like Campios, it's red and gold and offers a gradient sexier than Matty C's ability on the football pitch. A blissful masterpiece Nike needs to make. Let's go over to the three lines, aka England. Captain Kane gets a patriotic hybrid which may see him score a couple of goals at the tournament. Dele Alli will headline this Knight of Armour Predator 18 Plus with a chrome white sole plate, while Kyle Walker can solidify England's defence in these pacey Superflies. Harry Maguire will headline this delicate piece of enhancement footwear, this Tiempo in red and white. Raheem Sterling will score from 2 meters away wearing this wicked hybrid. My pick of the bunch in the England lineup will use Nike's Just Do It inspiration on the new gen Nemesis for Jesse Lingard. We will need Rashford firing on all cylinders, and we hope this hybrid will help him do that at this year's World Cup. Jamie Vardy will blow defenders away with his late curve runs wearing these Superfly 360s. Now over to La Rioja, Spain, and get ready for the sickest delivery of concept football boots you'll ever see anywhere, because these are an absolute fire. Let's start with Marco Asensio, who gets the second best boot in the video behind CR7 Superfly, this time red and yellow combined to form one of the best ever combinations since wide feet and the Eva Power. It just works. Thiago Alcantara gets the sweet hybrid, seeing white touches added to the lacing region and swoosh logos. 76-year-old Diego Costa will line up the attack in these 18 plus boots, which are just very good. The king of midfield, Andres Iniesta, gets this Magista Obra with gold touches to commemorate his 2010 title. If anyone says De Gea, I'm going to lose my it's De Gea, and he gets an X18.1, which takes a bit of inspiration from Manchester United. Please stay, I'm begging you. Have you seen this man dribble? Isco gets another brilliant vapor from the top shelf. My favourite player in world football, Sergio Ramos, gets this yellow and red Tiempo Legend 7. And Sal Niguez gets another 10 out of 10 vapor, seeing yellow and red form together nicely for the third time. Now over to the white and sky blue of Argentina, and we'll be looking at Sergio Aguero, who will don this modern yet classy 1 with a golden sole plate because of his potential to win Golden Boot in Russia. Future Ballon d'Or candidate Paulo Dybala gets his logo slapped on the side of this X18 Plus, while white takes over for a subtle and understated look. At the back, Nicolas Otamendi gets this lovely white, blue and black magista, and Argentine stalwart Javier Mascherano gets this ice blue magista over low. Unlikely to start ahead of Aguero, Gonzalo Higuain gets one of the nicest hybrids in this video, and yes, the sole plate is gold again. Angel Di Maria should provide creativity on the wing for Argentina in these nice X18 Plus boots, and Manuel Lanzini, who I'm delighted to see in the squad, could take this sky blue vapor back home to West Ham after the tournament. Leo the King has gold as the main design feature in wicked style, while a sky blue and white gradient finishes the boot off in style. Is this the year Messi can lift the trophy? Maybe, maybe not. Now over to Le Bleu of France, and we'll give potential golden boot candidate Antoine Griezmann this tasty Puma future with the French flag seen from left to right. Captain Courageous Hugo Lloris gets one of the nicest team posts I've seen, again red, blue and white featured. Red and blue just works very well, and this point cannot be proved better with Pogba's Predator 18 Plus with a chrome sole plate, perfection. Teaming up with Pogba in midfield is N'Golo Kante, who gets this claw-inspired X18 Plus because of his ability to just keep running and claw his way back. This next one is fly as seeing Mbappe light up the pitch wearing the speed-inspired Superfly, simply outrageous. Another tasty talent, Thomas Lemar, gets his classic French flag slapped onto his new Gen Nemesis 18 Plus. Ousmane Dembele will wear one of the most admirable vapors in this video. A delicate blue to red gradient is absolute fire for this flary forward. In defense, Samuel Umtiti gets his same French flag treatment on his Magista, while Benjamin Mendy at left back gets his camo Predator inspired by their classy away number. Sometimes simplicity is better, and that cannot be more true with Rafael Varane's Team Legend 7 offering an all navy design with white on the swoosh. So unfortunate Lacazette was not picked because of this man Olivier Giroud, who gets a unique look at the new Gen 1 by Puma. Another baller, Nabil Fekir, gets this unique vapor with blue at the front and white the primary colour. And last but not least, Florian Thauvin gets the sky blue inspired X18.1, which he can take back home to Marseille after the tournaments. Now over to Uruguay, seeing Edinson Cavani get this vintage Uruguay inspired hybrid. If they can top Group A in this tournament, it will be down to this man Luis Suarez, who gets one of the slickest X18 Plus boots in this video with number 9 slipped on the side. World class centre half Diego Godin gets one of the classiest boots in this video, a very nice black and sky blue one by Puma. Now over to the Red Devils, no, not Man United but Belgium, and we create arguably the best Magista for Kevin De Bruyne, who I might say right now needs to step up in this tournament. Belgium, you have to reach the semi-finals. Toby Alderweireld gets the exact same colorway applied to his Magista low, which again looks brilliant. Thibaut Courtois gets this simple Magista over low, while Eden Hazard gets this absolute gun of a soccer clay in this red, yellow and black Vapor 360. This lad could be wearing anything at the World Cup, but his most recent boot was the Predator 18 Plus, and that's what will give him a slight variation from the Energy Mode colorway by Adidas. Dries Mertens could steal the show from Eden Hazard in this red to black Mercurial Vapor. I'm hoping Belgium do better than the quarterfinals at this tournament, as I said before. Let's head over the Atlantic to Mexico, seeing this patriotic nemesis created for the household name in Guadalajara, Javier Hernandez or Chicharito, who sees this Mexican flag applied to the new Gen Solo. Irving Lozano will look maravilloso on the pitch wearing these vapors. Yes, sorry for my poor Spanish. Goal scorer from hell, Oribe Peralta can bag a few goals wearing these Puma ones, which again mimic the Mexican flag. Now down closer to the equator to the coffee growers, that being Colombia, who lit up the tournament in 2014. Let's hope they can do it again. Main man James Rodriguez gets another patriotic design, seeing yellow, blue and red seen on his X18 Plus football boot. The goal scorer from Santa Marta, Radamel Falcao, sees the most vibrant vapor in this video made for him, and Juan Cuadrado sees a very similar X18.1 made for him as well. Over to the host Russia, in which we create one of the best designs you'll see on a hybrid, this brilliant design for Alan Jagoev. Ingol Akinfeev gets this simple Magista Oba design for him. Over to African nation Egypt, where we create this Egyptian Pharaoh design for the player of 2018. Mo Salah, seeing red and black merge together perfectly to create this X18 Plus. On the other side of the Sahara, we create this popping Furon Pro for Salah's partner in crime, Senegal's Sadio Mane, who sees the flag mirrored on the sole plate, and Keita Balda gets the same treatment on his Mercurial Vapors. Over to Croatia, where we create this stunning Mercurial Vapor for midfield maestro Luka Modric. The iconic red and white checkers are seen at the back to form one of the nicest vapors you've ever seen. Partnering him in midfield, Ivan Rakitic gets the same treatment but on the Predator 18+, simple perfection. And flair player Ivan Perisic gets his vapor inspired by the Awake It using blue and the same checker pattern in red. Now going down under, we create this classy golden green Kangaroo X18.1 for Australian central midfielder Mile Jedinak. Upcoming goalkeeper Matt Ryan gets this golden delivery on this Vapor 360. Back to Europe, we create this Game of Gold inspired Hybridim for Poland's Robert Lewandowski, who will be looking to top his group in Russia, surely another Golden Boot contender. Now over to Scandinavia, seeing us create one of the spiciest vapors for Emil Forsberg of Sweden, seeing blue and yellow merge perfectly from sole plate to laces. Danish star Christian Eriksen gets a very nationalistic Magista which is inspired by the Danish flag. And in goal, Kasper Schmeichel gets a simple white based X18.1. Icelandic star Gylfi Sigurdsson gets arguably one of the best designs in the entire video, this Magista Ober with a great blue and red gradient. Now over to Asia, where we see the Samurai Blue inspired X18.1 for Japanese playmaker Shinji Kagawa. Korea Republic's Sun Hyun-min gets similar treatment on his X18+, but this time sees white, red and blue added to his boots. Costa Rica's greatest player of all time, Keylor Navas, gets his Predator 18.1 to use blue and red, while grey covers the upper for a unique look. Nigeria's Odion Higalu gets a Super Eagle inspired Vapor 360 made for him, and Chelsea wingback Victor Moses sees a very modern green Superfly made for him. Morocco's Mehdi Benatia sees this dazzling Magista made for the centre half who debuts at this year's World Cup. Switzerland's Sheridan Shaqiri may score another world-class hat-trick at this year's World Cup, and he gets the Swiss cross slapped on the back of his Superflies in emphatic fashion, while Granit Xhaka sees the same treatment applied everywhere on his Magnetico Pro by Under Armour. And Serbia's Nemanja Matic sees blue and red of the Serbian flag take over his Predator 18.1. Captain Alexander Kolarov gets the same applied to his Vapors, and Milinkovic Savic sees a Clash Pack red and blue Superfly made for him. That's it guys and girls, please comment below with your favorite design and remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on videos like these. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.